What's going on, everyone? This is Cadman Cycling. Welcome in, welcome back to the channel. Here for another after work ride. It's a makeup stage, Tour of Watopia Stage 3. This is the Queen, it's a climbing stage. I missed it a couple weekends ago. I was out of town, but also dealing with that rib issue. Feeling better now. I've been stretching it out a bit more. About a week ago at this time, I thought I'd broken something, so I was getting an x-ray, but in the last 6 or 7 days, started to feel a lot better. Been able to push it a bit more on the bike. So, able to have some more fun on Zwift, getting the legs back into it. So, this will be our last stage of Tour of Watopia. We're doing the downtown Titans route. It's a rebel route. Takes us through Titans Grove. Never my favorite, but we're avoiding the Alp today, so it was our only option. Up the reverse side of the Titans KOM, back to downtown Watopia, and then finishing up on the hilly route. So we'll go up the Zwift KOM as well. So get the watts up here. Nothing crazy. I'm still not racing this. I'll kind of settle in around 200 watts early. We also have Eric and Roy here today, so it'll be fun riding with them. Fun seeing them here with 250 other people too. So Eric's got a great Zwift YouTube channel. I'll put his link in the description below. Definitely check him out if you haven't already. He's a better rider than I am. Same with Roy. You guys are all great riders. But here we go. Getting started. We'll settle in, find our group. You guys know the deal. Let's enjoy. We hit the uphill pretty immediately. I believe we get out to Titans pretty quickly. It's got a nice uphill, even before the KOM starts. I do like the reverse KOM better though. It's steeper but shorter. But we'll get the heart rate up pretty quick with those immediate uphills before we enjoy some flats. Then we'll hit the hilly route to finish it off. See Eric up there. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit for now. I feel like whenever I'm listening to the music, I end up yelling into the mic, so do my best to avoid that. I appreciate all the feedback you guys have given me on one of my recent videos. I asked kind of what formats you guys like in these videos. Seems like everyone likes variety, so I'll continue to do that. Whether I show the video of the full race, kind of cut in and out a little bit, or do the voiceovers. Keeps it interesting for me to switch it up, but glad you guys like that as well. Most important thing though is we'll keep riding, we'll keep racing, we'll keep making videos. It's a lot of fun interacting with you guys. 250 people in this ride, but it's amazing what Zwift has become. I feel like it's just been growing exponentially each year. It's crazy. I can definitely say I don't think I've ever ridden with 260 people all at the same time outdoors, but it's possible here from my own home. So it's an awesome tool. It's a lot of fun. Definitely a step up from just kind of having a trainer in the basement and trying to watch a video or listening to a podcast, interactions here are amazing. Alright, here we go. Getting into Titans Grove. We haven't really consolidated into a group yet. There's this group ahead of me. We'll start hitting the uphill section and hit the climb pretty quickly. I don't think I changed my bike. Still on the Chapter 2 TOA with the NB 3.4 wheels, which is fine. There's a decent amount of climbing in this ride. I think it's around 250, 270 meters, somewhere around there. Alright, we're going to stop talking so much, try to breathe a little bit more consistently, and jump in this group. I feel like I started a little bit harder than I wanted to, but we'll see where that puts us. It was a crazy day here weather-wise in Northeast Ohio. Started with some snow in the morning, turned into rain, then by the afternoon we hit 70, 71 degrees Fahrenheit, which was crazy. I think we're supposed to get a little bit more rain. That's kind of how April and May usually work. Lots of rain before we get to enjoy the summer. Alright, looks like we got Eric in this group that we're coming into. He's a good climber though. We'll see if I can stay with him at all. Oh, we got Roy in this group too. Oh man. Probably means I'm going too fast. Roy is definitely one of the most consistent riders I've seen, just in terms of watts per kg output. He can just pick a number somewhere in like the 3.2 to 3.5 range and just stick with it. Doesn't matter how long the race is. I am not that way, but I would love to be. I'm gonna let that group go. Looks like Roy's on this purple Tron bike. Guys, I think I'm getting a little bit more climbing in recently, but I got a long way to go, the Tron bike. Just continuing to get my climbing in, but man, early on I just focused so much on crits. I had almost no climbing, so gotta get more experience. And just time in on the bike. More rides up the Alp, perhaps. Alright, hitting the reverse KOM just as we're getting caught by this group. I'm pushing way too hard. And I know it in the back of my head, but I just see Roy and Eric ahead of me. It's just going to be one of those days. Alright, that's the top. I'll wave goodbye to Roy and Eric. It's good riding with you for about 10 minutes. But you guys are both strong. Heart rate got up high there to like 186, only 6K in. I'll relax a little bit. Right now it's just two of us. We'll see if we can get a group together. Start working. I don't know about you guys, but it always feels like a punch in the gut when you get a feather at the top of a climb. Just a little bit late. Alright guys, 8K in. We'll settle down a little bit. See if we can find a group. See if we can get this heart rate down. Still got over 10 miles to go, so I'll cut this off for a little bit. I'll check back in with you guys later. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, welcome back. 12.7K in. Definitely formed a blob. We just got caught by the group behind us that was about the same size as us, but pushing. They caught us, and then just started hitting the front and absolutely pumping out watts. So my heart rate hasn't really recovered much. I feel like we're pushing hard. We're making up ground on that group in front of us actually, so got dropped earlier. Might be able to re-catch them, but this group is doing some work. I wanted to jump back in because I didn't know how long I'd be able to stick on with them. They've slowed down a little bit, but when they first caught us, I was pushing 270, 280, 300, just trying to stay in the group. Looks like we'll make contact with this group in front of us. Swallow them up and continue to push harder. At least push harder as much as we can. Our next big climb is that Zwift KOM. That'll be an all-out effort. That's a tough one. Not feeling that great. It's actually not the legs today, it's a little bit of cramping. The stomach doesn't feel that great. I think I drank too much water on my warm-up. I think I downed a bottle or two. Not a great idea. A little bit too much. Looks like we found Roy again. Anytime I see him, I know I'm doing something right. Wow, there's Eric too. Yeah, I'm sure Eric will have a video of this up way before I post this one. This is a Wednesday evening race. I probably won't have it up till the next Monday. Eric will have it up much quicker than that. So if you've already seen his, you know how he finishes. If not, go check it out after this one. I'm just hanging on while I can. Hurting quite a bit, but enjoy being in the group for now. Heart rate's staying high. Trying to recover, just moving a little too fast for it, especially with the endurance level I'm at right now. I'd love to get to the point where I can sit at FTP and lower the heart rate. Just not quite there right now. I know that takes a lot of endurance and zone 2 work, which don't always have enough time to do those long rides every day. Alright, time to get my legs ripped off. It's nice riding with everyone else. But I don't know how much longer I'll stick with them. Just don't have it left in the lungs today. We'll get the cadence really low, see if that helps. Give it one more push. Just didn't have it in the lungs today. Honestly, legs feel pretty good, but I got up there around 185 to 188 and continuing to push well over FTP, just wasn't able to. I need that heart rate to be lower. Alright, looks like we got a group of 4. We'll see if we can catch a few stragglers ahead of us. Work towards the finish. It's definitely not over. We'll continue pushing. Just had to wave goodbye to Eric and Roy. ×2. Alright, group of 4 here. Group of 2 in front. Guys, I think I'm going to let the video play out. I'll stick in till the end. Feel free to skip forward if you'd like, but it should be a fun final 5K. Legs feel alright. Just got to keep the heart rate down. Hopefully we can make this a group of 6. Continue push. Thought we were done with the climbing. Alright, got a group of 6 now. Roy's group is 23 seconds ahead. Pretty intact, so don't think we'll get them unless they drop a rider. And looks like we got a group behind about 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and use this arrow before we cross the sprint finish line. Like I said, ribs are feeling a lot better, but not quite 100%. I've been pushing hard this ride, so felt it a little bit. So I'll avoid sprints. Legs feel great, but don't want to do anything to set back my recovery, so I'll stick with this group. I'll play it like race strategy pretty much until the end, and I'll put in a little dig, but nothing too violent. Looks like we're losing time on the group in front of us and making up time on the group behind us, so it's looking like it'll just be this 6 to finish unless we break apart. These rollers are brutal, man. If you're on an all-out effort, just trying to hang on to a group at the end, this is not a fun finish. Go ahead and use that arrow. Like I said, we're not going to use it at the end. Got to get rid of any temptation to sprint. It's a good ride overall. 2 nice efforts up climbs. None of them too long, but longer than I would like for sure. Ended with that group of 6. Had a good time. I pushed it early. It's the kind of most I've been breathing hard early on in a race in a while. 220 watts for 37 minutes. That's just about 3.0 watts per kg for me, which not a bad effort. I think it was a good workout without going absolutely crazy. Just couldn't quite stay with the groups on those climbs, but had a fun time with it. You know what that means? We're done with Tour of Watopia. We've hit every stage, so guys, thanks for hanging in, watching these videos. Tour of Watopia is over. That means some more time for races. Should have some fun ones coming up, especially once I'm back to feeling 100%. So guys, thanks for joining for this one. Thanks for hanging out in the comments after these videos. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, if you like these videos and want to see more. But guys, until the next one, this is Cadman Cycling. Catch you then. Bye.